I also associate Waco, Texas with Joanna Gaines. And okay, so we're there at this nice resort. Sure enough, straight out of my vision board, I look over, like from me to that table right there, it is Joanna Gaines and her whole family. And I'm like, oh. My husband was like, don't do anything that you're about to do. I said, what, the confidence, please. I said, look, I'm just going to go over and tell her that God means for us to be friends. Like, not in a creepy way, in a factual way. I said, look, I'm not going to put any pressure on her at all. I have it all planned out. Like, I'm going to walk up to her and I'm going to say, Joanna, you are a mom with a thriving career in the entertainment industry. I'm a mom also. And I was going to leave it up to her. Like, should your kids start calling me Auntie Jen right now, or should we wait till you get the check? It's whatever. Like, I am comfortable with really whatever. He said, do not do any of that. You will get tasered. I said, no, they're not traveling with security or anything. He's like, no, I'll taser you. Yeah. All of his naysaying made me miss my big moment, and they got up and left. And I'm like, should I chase after them? Would that be weird? Like, so I let them go, but that night, there was a comet that was visible, and there was a lake on this property. So we went down to the dock by the lake to see the comet, and I'd researched this, so I'd spotted it like right away. And then I noticed there was a man and a boy were out there too, and I realized it was Chip Gaines. I realized this not from eavesdropping, but from focused listening. I could tell that they had not found the comet. So I was like, oh, pardon me, random stranger. I noticed that you guys haven't found the comet. Would you like for me to point it out to you? And he's like, oh, thank goodness. Yes, thank you so much. And I'm like, yeah, it's right there. And I said, so it's kind of cool. This comet only comes by once every 6,000 years. So it's kind of a cool moment that we're sharing. And he said, I'm so glad you're here. He said, my wife was just out here. Like, wife, you say? Like, he said, my wife was just out here and was wondering about this. He's like, I need to get her out here. Do you know more about this comet? I was like, so much more. My husband was standing there. I could read his mind. He was sitting there thinking, okay, everything you just heard, she learned from one tweet, and we are now at the end of her knowledge. She knows literally nothing else about this comet. I was not going to let him stop me with the truth. So their son turned to me and said, wow, are you an astronomer? I was like, no, we prefer the term astrophysicist. So Chip says, like, it might take my wife a second to get down here, but go on, like, we can catch her up when she gets here. I'm like, yeah, well, okay, so much to say. What isn't there to say about this comet? It's like, oh, okay. Guys, I was like a kid doing a book report who didn't even buy the book, like, hadn't even seen the Cliff's Notes. I was filling like no one has ever filled before. It was, I think I was pulling in terms from the Marvel universe. I think so. Chip was obviously on to me because he did this big production of like, look at the time. We gotta go. He wasn't wearing a watch. It was weird. and I could tell that I think he texted Joanna. You know when someone's texting and you can tell it's about you? He's like, really? Okay. And I'm sure they have like a secret emoji code for when a stalker is around, you know? Like probably 3 of those little siren things and like a knife or something. So he got himself and his son to safety quickly. And I never met Joanna. But I feel like she probably thinks of me a lot. Because she has got to lie awake at night wondering who on earth told her son that comets always orbit the Earth 6 times when they're made of shiplapium. Joanna, that was me.